Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back doing another Dominaria Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Well, I think we're going to take Mox Amber again. I'm not going to play it this time, but it's still worth 3 tickets, so I'm going to take it. Helps pay for these drafts. Otherwise, very nice. Get out of here, Camtasia. Who needs you? Otherwise, I think we would take Eviscerate, or... yeah, we'd take Eviscerate over Knight of Malice, even though Knight of Malice is really good. So, alright. Mox Amber, it is. 3 tickets, not going in the deck, though. Follow-up pick. This card is crazy good. Yeah. Mythic into Mythic. I like it. We're going to take it. It's a great card. It's historic, too. But one of the few board wipes in this format. Certainly doesn't make you play all artifact decks, but very good card. Howling Golem, good. Whisper, good. Love the Journey Mage. Reproach is good. I love the Courser. Migration, Acolyte. Tons of good cards in here. Taking the Scriptures. Alright. Now we can take Seal Away. This is a great card. Great removal. There's a Llanowar Elves. In black, there's nothing really worth mentioning. And Fiery Intervention's really good, but we'll take the Seal Away. Doesn't help you too much against those pesky vigilant creatures, but otherwise quite good. Squee is deceptively good because it's a... is this Exiles? No, it just destroys. Because it's a legend. And I like that it doesn't go away. That is good. Otherwise we have Jorah's Familiar. Works well with our Scriptures. Both makes it cheaper and survives it. That is actually nice. Otherwise, Windgrace, Acolyte. I kind of feel like drafting legends when you can is cool. Yeah, I love playing legends whenever possible. And Squee's actually pretty good. Doesn't die. Interacts very positively with plenty of legends of the format. Still works reasonably well with the Scriptures. Here, I like Spore Swarm more than Sapper just because of instant speed. Otherwise, there's Krosan Druid. Academy Drake Flies, which is good. I'm okay taking the Spore Swarm, though. This card is good. Instant Speed Bodies. I like it. Barrage is good. Works well with Squee. That's for sure. Otherwise, Rampaging Cyclops. Gitu Chronicler is good. I like the Trapper. We'll take the Barrage. Nice kill spell. We're all over the place. That's okay. We can afford to be all over the place in the beginning. Pretty easy to build a deck most of the time. I can't actually remember the last time it was difficult to build a deck in a format. I do remember, you know, many sets ago, years ago, you could actually run into the problem of not having enough playables, but it's pretty unusual now. I feel like you have to work pretty hard to not get enough playables. I hope I don't come back and those words bite me. All right. Soul Salvage is good. It's good value. We have Voltaic Servant, which is colorless for Scriptures, but we don't have any synergies with it. So I think we'll take the Soul Salvage. Good card. Good value. Well, final parting to find our Scriptures. Probably not. Adamant Will, Honor Guard. Sergeant at Arms is the best card here. I guess we'll take it. We are all sorts of different colors. Take the Journey Mage. Actually, wheeling a Journey Mage is pretty remarkable. This is a good card. Even if you have to pay 5 for it, it's pretty excellent. There's a Rampaging Cyclops, which I actually like. Might be a good sign, though, if a Journey Mage is wheeling. This card is strong. Can't stress that enough. I think we're going to take it. Otherwise, I'd take a Cyclops. Yeah. Both Journey Mages come back. That's pretty cool. So we have Champion of the Flame, but we don't have any auras or equipment yet. Barrel Abomination is a pretty good black card. Otherwise, Sergeant at Arms. I guess our black is looking quite a bit more interesting than our white, so we'll probably just take the Abomination, which is a good card. I like it as a finisher. Pretty tough to single block and kill, too, which really makes the 5/5... the fact that it's got Death Touch and a 5/5 makes it that much better. Confessor's a good card. Play it early to chop or block X1s. Alright, Scholar is a wizard. Good for our Journey Mage. Take the black card. Alright, I think we've started to establish where we're at here. Another Gilded Lotus, jeez. Settle the score. I love Slimefoot. Huge fan of this card. Really good with our Spore Swarm. I would say worth the splash most of the time. There's a Siobhan Fire in here, which is quite good. Settle the Score, like I said, is good removal, but I love Slimefoot. One of the more fun cards to play. Certainly takes games over. Excellent legend. So we'll take that over to seal away the Siobhan Fire and be pretty happy, I think. Alright, here is another Siobhan Fire. There's an Arcanist, which does work with our Slight Wizard plan. At this point, we should probably start to narrow down what we're doing. I'm going to assume we're Bug. Let's focus on Bug, which is fine with me anyway, because we have some good cards in Bug already. And I am fully prepared to go down this path. So, if we're in Bug, maybe the Snapper. Could take the Arcanist. It helps with Spore Swarm and potentially some other things. It's a 2-drop as well. I'm okay with that. This has Hexproof, which is nice, but I'll take the Arcanist. Maybe Green Splash is the plan. Soothsayer's good. Drake Flies. Got a Deep Freeze, which is actually not bad. Raph Capuchin. Cool card. Soothsayer's pretty good with Slimefoot. Maybe we do that. Over the Evasive guy? I guess so. Over the Deep Freeze, probably. What's our removal? Basically just Scripture and some tempo stuff. That's probably okay. We'll still take the Soothsayer. Okay. Precognition Field. I have played this card before. It's okay. We'll probably just take... You can probably go infinite on Journey Mages. There is a Time of Ice in here, which is quite good. I do like this card. I feel like this is a little bit better in a beatdown deck. We're more of win in the mid to late with a Slimefoot or some fatties or board wipe, win through value, that sort of thing. I think we'll take the Journey Mage here. Just bounce and a bounce and a bounce. You can do some pretty annoying stuff with that. I like Lingering Phantom quite a bit. We have at least a couple things that work with it. The Scripture and the Slimefoot currently. I would like some more, but otherwise, we could just take the Drake here. Maybe we start to actually take a look at our curve and figure this out. Okay. We can probably play Drake, get a flyer. I think that's fine. Kicker spells are quite good anyway. Dark Bargain. Probably just take another Drake. Be okay with that. Right now, I'm looking like 18 lands is probably okay too. Just Academy Journey Mage for days. Syncopate. So if I play 18 lands, I definitely would want some card draw. Soul Salvage helps with that. It's some card advantage. Here, I guess we take the Lance. Not bad with the Saprolings. Don't really want an Unwind. Could take the Explorer. Maybe we just take an Equipment in case I want one. Paladin's usually a decent card at least, but I don't know if I'm feeling it in here. 1, 2, 3 cards that interact with it. It's not a great chance that it's going to be good enough. Could take the Glider. It survives the Scriptures. It flies, although I don't love it in here either. But Explorer is usually pretty underwhelming. I'm not going to mill my opponent out. I think we actually will take the Paladin, just in case we end up with quite a bit more historic. Can take the Snapper here. It's probably okay. We're not going to play the Druidic Vow, and we're focusing on blue-black, splashing the green. We can take the Compass in case I want it. It's usually not worth it, but we'll take it. Another Drake. Gonna take that. Blue is clearly open, so I'm glad we went down this path. Alright, take an Explorer now. Somebody can have a Fervent Strike. Alright. So, already pretty close to a deck. Still, we don't have to splash green, but I really do like it with the Slimefoot. So we could just go down a blue-black path. Warbear's Blade is pretty awesome. Otherwise, Urgoros is good, very good. Flying with good upside. I think we got to take the Blade, though. This card is sweet. Very strong. We may end up cutting... God, Fight with Fire, too. Card is so good. One of the best in the set. Otherwise, we probably just take Vicious Offering. It's a little bit too late to abandon ship and go on the Fight with Fire plan, unfortunately. And splashing double red is not really worth it. We probably just take Vicious Offering. It's good. So I'm already just looking at things that we can probably pretty comfortably cut. I think if I'm running 18 lands, I don't even need the Navigator's Compass. It's probably just not even worth the slot. Because we've got more than enough we need to do. We'll take the Vicious Offering here. Chain Whirler too. Man. Card is good. Take Deep Freeze now. Okay with that. It deals with stuff. Not bad. Gorger on the splash doesn't seem very good. Not much in this pack we need. Could take another Confessor. It's a good card. More exciting than Explorer, and Guardians of Koilos is not that good. I mean, it has some synergy, I guess, with... It's kind of cool with Scripture. You bounce it and you can... That actually is kind of cool. You destroy all non-artifact creatures. You play Guardians. You bounce it. Replay it. Pump it. Destroy all non-artifacts again. It's kind of cool. Confessor's whatever. I guess we'll consider it. So this is a deck currently. Maybe we don't do the Jousting Lance plan now that we have the Forebear's Blade, so we just grab another Deep Freeze. Seems okay. Would like some card draw, like I said, but I don't know if we're going to get that luxury. I'm just going to take all the Academy Journey Mages because that's pretty good. So I actually like Syncopate. Otherwise, you take another Guardians Koilos or an Opt. I think we just take the Syncopate. It's good. Good removal, or counter, I should say. Take the Scholar here with 5 Journey Mages. Probably a good idea to snag as many Wizards as we can get. So at this point, it may not be in our best interest to splash green anymore, which does mean we can go back down to 17 lands, which means magically we've got a deck right here. Pretty good deck. I like Blink of an Eye, so I think we will. Sentinel also does work with Scripture in a pretty cool way, too. Probably even better than Guardians. That is kind of cool. I still think I want the Blink of an Eye, though. Adept Wheeling, wow. I think I'd take the Evangel because I may need it out of sideboard at the very least. Take an Excavator. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Take a Phoenix. Whatever. Alright. So, we've got a deck. I like the way it looks. We need to make a couple cuts here, though. So, we can cut 2 creatures and call it a deck pretty easily, it looks like. So, we probably cut... Basically, I'm just playing Guardians because of synergy with Scripture. That's probably not that worth it. And we can probably cut an Evangel just because it's a whatever card anyway. Everything else seems pretty good. Not a crazy deck, but certainly interesting. Blue was the right path to go down. Maybe red should have been the second color, but I think what we have is pretty good. Probably do 10-7. Yeah. So, all in all, not a bad deck. Not a great deck either, but it's got some cool stuff going for it, so we'll see if we can get there with it. All right. We'll see you in round one. In round one, and we're on the draw. And we're keeping. All right. So we may just go Scholar first to start powering out some Journey Mages here. Ooh. Okay. All right. So this is a good opportunity. We just get to bounce now, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, that does not work so well against this Howling Golem over here. Well, I think we'll get in there then. And we'll play the, interesting. Guess we'll play the, Confessor. Get some Menace beats. Alright, well, got a grip full of cards, so this can't be all that bad. I guess we have 2 Deep Freeze, so we can pretty comfortably discard that. And I suppose probably a Drake, since we have a Soul Salvage in hand. Alright. Seems fine. Another Scholar. So we'll play Drake this turn. Alright. Guess we'll get in for 5. And I guess we can actually... Well... We can Soul Salvage the Journey Mage and the Drake. Yeah, I suppose. Hmm. So then we just bounce the Skin Witch. They can replay it in my discard too, I guess, but I'm not sure that matters. Okay. Sure. So, let's see. Hmm. Attack with both. Kill the Journey Mage, take 2, go to 2. We follow up with... No, I think we go Deep Freeze. Well, do I need that in a pinch? Probably not. We'll Deep Freeze this. Attack with both, play a Drake. Okay. So playing against black-red. I don't think we have any artifact disruption. We don't really have much of a sideboard, as a matter of fact. We can bring in some cheaper stuff if we feel like we're getting beat down too hard. I think we probably leave it the same. One lander, we're going to mulligan. This one we'll keep. And we'll bottom that. Still hunting for either wizards or more lands. That's a wizard. Pretty good one. Now at least if we draw a blue, we can blink of an eye with kicker, which should be nice. We're gonna block if they attack, yeah. No land, so I guess we gotta hang out. Hmm. Hmm. I think we're gonna wait again here. Hope we can get the blue. We did, so that's actually nice. Now we can blink of an eye kick against the Acolyte, which ultimately I think is pretty good. Okay. 3 cards left. I'm glad they pre-combated the Goblin. It's gonna not let them replay this now. So we'll bounce that and draw. Ooh, that's pretty nice too. If we draw the black mana, that is. If we don't draw the black mana. I think we play the Forebear's Blade. We're going to try and set up for a Scripture, if we can. They can hit lands with that too, can't they? Jeez. It's pretty harsh. Guess we'll discard a Scholar. So probably a Drake and a Soothsayer. Because the Scholar at least can block the Knight of Malice if I draw a land. Well, depending on what. Alright, that's actually... We still, I think, end up losing something, though, don't we? Jeez. 2 or more. Well. Alright, we'll play the Scholar. Now I guess I hope we lose the island. I guess we'll lose... This is able to deal with their flyer, so I might want to keep that. But I guess Scriptures can too, although we're a little ways away from that. Let's do the Journey Mage and the Deep Freeze, I think. Because then, at least if I draw land, I can play the Drake right away. Oh, that's interesting. So I could double block that. Do I want to double block that? Probably not. I can't imagine they have infinite kicker spells. I'm glad we lost that land. That's actually nice. I mean, Scripture potentially can do a lot for us. I think we gotta take this. So, we need another black mana to play the Scripture. Can we pass? Maybe I'm... Yeah, I don't know. It's a little complicated. So, I guess I can chump that. Well, we're kind of in a tight spot, regardless, aren't we? Yeah. So I have to deep freeze the Acolyte. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead. I do feel confident about this match, but as is the case most of the time when you lose is you gotta draw lands. So I do this, they attack and kill us, so let's not show them that. But yeah, I am actually confident we can win this, but like I said, we gotta draw lands. We do that, and I think we can do this. We've got the right tools to effectively beat our opponent. So let's hope we get a good combination of spells and lands and make that happen. We'll play first, because they're pretty aggressive, so we're going to have to mull that, unfortunately. This, I guess, we'll keep. It's a pretty awful hand. I'm not happy with this hand at all, but we're going to keep it and hope that we can rip some goodies. Alright. I'll take it. No black mana from our opponent. That's pretty nice. Okay. Still get to leave up Syncopate, which could be nice. Or not. Oh, now they don't have to discard too? Jeez. So, we can soul salvage to get back the Drake. Not in love with that, but I think we're going to do it. And the reason is because we can actually kick that if we draw a land. So now I think I'm going to wait until I can kick it. And we'll just syncopate that. Get that out of the way there. Draw a land, hopefully. Well, Alright, we're going to play it patient. Because these are 4/4s. If we can get what we need here. Nice. Seven mana 4/4 flyers, baby. Kicker doing work. You got it. Alright, so then we just bounce it and win, it looks like. And move on. Alright, see you in round 2. Round 2, we'll play first. One lander, mulligan. This one we'll keep. Scriptures, yeah. We'll keep that on top, it's pretty strong. Pretty cool with the snapper, actually. Uh-oh, wizards, huh? Valduk. That's a pretty good one. Alright, so we can play the Arcanist here and maybe follow up with a scripture, actually. Hopefully they just play a creature. That would be the ideal. Uh-oh, divination. Well, that's not a creature. Well, the good news is I guess I can just bounce Valduk, so... Yeah, alright. We can start the tempo game here. So, guess we just do Journey Mage again here. If I trade the Journey Mage for the Relic Runner, I guess we do it because this can't be blocked if they cast a Historic Spell, and we can get it back with Soul Salvage, so that's actually okay. Becomes a bigger annoyance for them later. Uh-oh. So, we can actually... Alright, I think we attack with Journey Mage. Play Scripture pumping the Arcanist, because then when the Journey Mage dies, at least we can get him back with the Soul Salvage. That's a good long-term plan, I think. So we'll get in with the Journey Mage here. We'll play the Scripture and pump our Arcanist. Sure. So, So we can play the Confessor here. I guess that makes the best use of mana. But I can also just do the Soul Salvage for an Arcanist and a Journey, or just Soul Salvage now for the Journey Mages. It's not bad. We probably do that. Keeps us from playing something this turn, but on the other hand, it's still pretty good. Gives you a couple tempo plays. All the Journey Mages, huh? Alright, well, let's get a Confessor down then. Okay. We'll start the bounce game. Huh. Interesting. So we can play the Snapper now. Got some options here. I think we probably go Journey Mage again. Yet again. Because then they maybe pay the mana to make it big, and then we can Journey Mage again. Because they don't know about the third one. And then we deep freeze it. Oh yeah, we pay less too. That is nice. Alright. I can also play the Drake here, but I think we'll hold off because I can kick it. The problem is it enters with counters. That's not going to work so well, is it? I still can't attack with my Journey Mages for that reason. That is an actual issue. Alright. It's unfortunate, but I think we're doing it. Does lose flying. Marginally relevant here. Got rid of some pretty reasonable cards. So they're running 2 divinations. They have a slower deck, so we can be on the draw for the next game here, which is nice. All right. That was a good draw. So let's get in here. One mana shy of Snapper play too, which would be pretty good. All right. So, do they have multiple Wizards Lightnings too, or just oh, they did, didn't they? Oh wait, or did that just send it straight to their? Oh, they do. Wow, that's pretty good. So we want to be on the draw. What else can we do? Do we want to shift gears? No, they have enough removal where splashing's probably not gonna do that much for us. I don't think Scripture is going to be good enough, though. They have way more card advantage than we do. So what is our best path to victory? It's a tough one. I'm not sure Scriptures is even good in this match. So I might want the Paladin. Really don't have much that synergizes with it at all. One card? That can't be it. Literal one card? That's pretty bad. We do Evangel. Yeah. I think it's just a bad matchup. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're going to dump the Deep Freeze too. Alright. Maybe we do want to play first and try and beat them down. I guess that's our best path to victory here. Unfortunately, we're just not a beatdown deck. But like I said, it's not a good it's just not a good match for us. Ah, turn too late. Okay. So yeah, I guess we Journey Mage. They put a card on top. Oh, that's a weird one to do. Huh. The one that deals less damage. Wasn't expecting that. Well, the nice thing is, I guess if they bounce the Journey Mage, I can use it to... Oh, that's why they're not tapping it, I see. Juggernaut. Okay. So this actually prevents me from attacking with my Journey Mage, too. So I guess we'll play the Abomination here. So I guess if they Fiery Intervention this, and then we block the Juggernaut, at least we get back two pretty good creatures. That is actually pretty good. Nope, looks like they're not letting us have that luxury, are they? I think we're taking 6 this turn then. Drake's good. Let's do one land from the Supreme Drake, though, so I think we're just going to do Scholar, Scholar, pass. So we'll block here. Okay, so play the Drake. So we can Soul Salvage plus Journey Mage, which is nice. Oh, they're going to be able to fight with fire, kill us, is that right? It only costs 3, it takes 9 to do it, and they're at 7. So I guess they have a couple lands left before they can do it. So let's see how I can play this. I can use this to cast Soul Salvage, so that leaves me with 6. So I could play the Feral Abomination. It is actually pretty good. I can block one of these, take 2, and they go to 9. But I probably just play the Drake. So we'll kill the Trickster. I do still have the opportunity to get the Abomination and the Journey Mage back and play the Abomination, which is pretty good. I feel like it's worth it. That's a pretty good use of mana here. Yeah, so we just die next turn, it looks like, to fight with fire. But that's kind of unsurprising. That's, like I said, I would argue one of the best cards in the format. I mean, and that's I'm saying, like, even matching up with rares and mythics, it's absolutely one of the best in the in the format. And the fact that it's uncommon is, like, just shocking. All right, we'll see you in round 3. Round 3, we've got a keep here. Okay. All right, good draw. So I guess the plan is we go Drake into Drake into Drake and keep ripping lands and go Forebear's Blade equip when we can. Alright, they miss a land drop and say go. That's a good sign for us. So, same as before. Getting the Drakes down there. And I suppose we can swing too. Well, maybe not now. Alright, well, better unkicked. Much better unkicked. Okay, same plan as before. Just get the Drake out as soon as we can. As soon as we can play and equip the Forebear's Blade, we're looking pretty good. That card's really strong. Is it counter too? Jeez. Really good. Deep Freeze is not bad. Yeah, Deep Freeze prevents some damage, I guess, so we better do that now. And we'll get in with a Drake here. And I guess it lost its ability, so maybe that's good. Uh-oh. Pretty ideal for him here. We'll just rip a Academy Journey Mage and bounce it. Oh, I guess we don't. So, probably makes sense to do Feral Abomination because it's a big dude and can at least block something. We're going to have to take the Gorger, I guess, but all said and done, I think that's alright. And Forebear's Blade on a Feral Abomination is pretty nuts, too. Hopefully they don't have an Eviscerate. If they do, I guess we're in pretty big trouble. But yeah, if they don't have an answer for the Abomination, Forebear's Blade on that is pretty awesome. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So we'll take 7 here. So, yeah, we can do the... Yeah, I think we just go Blade Equip. And get in there. Oops. I totally forgot about Mammoth Spider. My bad. That was a big mistake. Yeah, it's pretty bad news for us, too. Alright, huge mistake, unfortunately. Big game changer, too. So we'll go to game 2 here. Hopefully play it out a little bit smarter. Not a sideboard card in sight. Alright. I don't know. I guess we'll play second. Quite a few mulligans this draft too, which is obviously not helpful. Well, thankfully our opponent's mulliganing too. That does help. This hand's terrible, so I guess we'll keep it. Very nice. Just a top deck away from it looking decent, and we got the right one. Oh, they kept a one-lander too. Alright. Let's try and abuse that. Alright, so stole a game on the back of some Mana Screw here. Still don't have a sideboard. Running it back. Well, opponent is taking a page out of our book and playing second. We're going to keep this hand. I don't think it's great, but we'll keep it. Do need some help here, though. So we'll syncopate that. Oof. Alright. Well, that's something. Okay. Could be worse, actually. Got a lot of blue. Alright. Okay. Well, okay. Alright. Alright, I guess we Journey Mage. Get in for 2. Slimefoot, that's a pretty good one. You can deep freeze that though, which is pretty good. So I think we do. So at least lose his abilities, and then we'll get in for 6 trample vigilance. So I think we'll go Abomination. I mean, they can use their Vicious Hunger to sack their Slimefoot to kill our Abomination or whatever, but, well, we want to kill this. And I think they will be, yeah, so then they'll sack their Slimefoot to kill our Abomination. That's actually interesting that they... That is interesting. Okay. So I think now 7 mana, so we'll do our Snapper and pass. We're just going to get this online. Once we rip a second black, we can do the scripture too, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the scripture should help us quite a bit. Oh, that's nice. Actually, so I'm just shy of this. Plus that, huh? Just shy. I think we'll do the Journey Mage anyway. I guess we'll get in with the snapper here. Okay. Okay. We'll find a second blue eventually, I promise. Swear we will. In the meantime, we're waiting. Biding our time. Mm-hmm. Alright. They can still double block and kill my guy. Huh. Yeah, alright. Guess we just hang out. These deep freezes have been pretty underwhelming. There's that. So alright. I think we do it. Um, just in case they can kill our snapper, I guess. We'll have a couple more dudes on board here. Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. Ended up going 2-1. Uh, kind of a nothing special deck, but Journey Mage is great. Get 5 of them, you're doing a lot. 4 Bear's Blade on a Snapper, and the Feral Abomination turned out to be really good. So, and Phyrexian Scriptures in the end did win us the game, so that's nice to see too. Deep Freeze, not the greatest in our deck since hooks them up with 0/4s, and basically all of our creatures have 3 power other than our end game. So maybe not the best choice there, but hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for the next one. We'll see you then.